right, we are going to do a second go around from last semester with Mr. Jeffrey's Algebra 2. We're welcome back. Thank you. We're now over 80 subscribers. So remember, when we hit that 1,000, there's a Mohawk that's going to be made, recorded, put on this YouTube channel. Even probably color it school colors. Maybe even some of the gray in my beard. All right. We're looking at compound interest because in Algebra 2, we're looking at exponentials and E and stuff like this and things for investments. All right, here's the definition. All right, P is the amount deposited. Okay. R is your rate as a decimal. That's what gets some people is they're like, how do you change it to a decimal? Okay. N is the number of times per year. Okay, and that's some of that verbiage gets people, and then T is the amount of time in years. All right, so let's kind of look at this. You deposit $9,000. That's our P. Go ahead and write that right here, 9,000. Okay, in an account that pays this annual interest. So that rate, I had to move the decimal place 1, 2 to the left. Okay, that's how my R goes. My N after 3 years. Nope, that is my T. There we go. Just move that over. All right, quarterly. Okay, how many quarters do you think are in a year? 4. So that means this is compounded 4 times. Okay, we'll see that the more that it's compounded, that's actually what we like. All right, so when we're plugging this in, all right, we got our 9,000, and we just have a 1 right here. So fabulous. Just a 1 because that's the formula. That's, you just put a 1 right there for some odd reason. Remember, they used opium for everything. And this is to the 4 times 3. All right. So there it is. With our calculator. Wow. That's exactly what everybody wants to see at 8:33 in the morning. You can actually plug this in as, like with these type calculators, you can actually plug it in as it looks. Now, to get from the 4 over, you have to kind of use the cursor, close the parenthesis, little caret button, and then you could actually say in parentheses 4 times 3, or you could actually do the math and it'd be 12. Okay, so we have, if I can get my writing utensil here, $94,002.21. Now, that's if you are good with your calculator. Well, what if you happen to be one of these people that's not super great with the calculator? You can find the right VPN that they can't shut down to access stuff on the school internet, but yet you don't know how to use a calculator. Priorities. Now, this is our answer if we plug it in all at once. Okay. Really? Is okay. Now, if you were not doing that, I would actually do this part first in the calculator. Okay, so you would have like 1 plus 0.0146 over 4. Okay, get that. Bam. So you got some weird, super weird decimal. Then I would raise that to the 12th power because 4 times 3 is 12. So caret key 12. Again, and then multiply it by 9,000. We get the same answer. Okay. It all depends on how good you are with your calculator and what kind of functions your calculator has. Okay. I know with some of the larger ones, TI 83s and up, the formatting for this sometimes is a little weird. So it's up to you. Remember, this is a tool. I want y'all to use it. All right. So use the following. I gave you the equation again. All right. A person deposits 6,500 into an annuity. Annuity is a different way to invest. Um, it's like I don't. It's hard to explain. It's basically like a savings account that makes you a lot of money, or um, like stock market stuff. Hello, like a student was trying to eat another student's ear. It's only Thursday, guys. And you put it in there and it makes money for you. Okay, we like stuff that makes money for us. All right, here's our rate. So we got to move that decimal place over 6.5. All right, compounded monthly. How many months are in a year? 12. Okay, that's good. Some people don't recognize that. Some people are like 10. All right, and then for 5 years. So again, we just plug it in. A lot of calculator work. Okay. Then we're going to have 12 times 5. Okay. So, and honestly, I would, if you don't know 12 times 5, use a calculator. Do that ahead of time. That's actually 60. So another way you could write this to type in your calculator would be like that. That's what I would personally do. That's just a Mr. Jeffries thing. That does not have to be a you thing. As the students say all the time, you do you. Oh, oh, delete. Raise roof 60. All right. So make this a little bit bigger. I'm getting a glare on my calculator for some reason. Not just yet. Okay. So there's kind of what it looks like. And what did you get for your answer? Bam! 8,888.31. That's what I said. 8,988. I think I did. I don't know. We could go back to instant replay, but we're not going to do that. I'm about to write it down. All right. So now, this is only 5 years. This is sometimes a good thing. we're still only getting a little bit over $2,000 back. Okay, remember yesterday we looked at a CD that was like for 21 years. We didn't get a big return. The two things, let me do this. These three are going to be the factors that get you the highest return. The higher the interest rate, the more it's compounded, and as long as it's in there. Okay. Uh, I know some parents that they find something like this, they take money for like the child's first birthday and they put it in there and they put it in for so many years and that's what they have for college later. I'm just going to have to rob liquor stores. All right. Now, is it really that difficult, this stuff right here? No, it's really not. The formatting for the calculator, I think, is the hardest thing. So, number two, 7,200, annuity 6%, compounded annually. Yeah, once a year. Okay, annually. Like, what's another thing to say instead of the yearbook? It's annual. Y'all don't say that? Maybe that's the thing from the 80s and 90s that died out. You never heard of annual? Okay. They don't call it an annual book. They just call it the annual. And then some people mispronounce it and it's a whole nother thing. All right. So we're plugging in. This is 1 times 20. Now, that's just me showing you how to plug it in. I would not actually plug it in like this into the calculator because it's being divided by 1, multiplied by 1. Um, I would actually just go ahead and kind of reduce it down. Again, this is just a Mr. Jeffries thing. You would get the same answer. Yeah, just more to top. Like this actually looks more like what we were looking at yesterday with our exponentials. We have our growth rate, and then our variable that we plug in. Okay, because if we were to actually, you know, this would be 1 point and then 0.06. Well, that's how we got this 1 times 20. That it's the same thing. Yep. Now, multiplying things by 1 and adding things to 1, that's math I can do in my head. I feel super confident in doing that type of math. All right, what did we get? What did y'all get? Now, if we're rounding to the nearest cent, yeah, this is 375. This would actually be 38. Right. This 5 will actually raise it. Now, this is a little bit better return, but it's for 20 years. All right, that's a long time to wait for, you know, 14,000 more dollars. Y'all have probably seen the commercial. I don't know, people don't watch regular TV now. I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Okay, so that's awesome. So what do you know about structured settlements and I can imagine that. I want to have that on a test to see how many people actually put that. Yeah. All right, a person deposits this. This is a rate, a little bit lower. Compounded monthly, 12 and 30 years. All right, like the big things you need to know are annually, quarterly, monthly. Now, there's another one that throws people off. It says biannually. Yes. Yeah, biannually. Yeah, two. Now, biannually is every 6 months. Yeah. So somebody was no biweekly and every 2 weeks are the same thing. No, she was talking about a different teacher. Yeah, the other one would be for two. Yeah. Oh crap. All right. Now, again, you can plug it in just as it is if you want to. I'm not going to change anything this time. But I'm going to use parentheses when I do. See, there's my parentheses. $16,599.64. Mm-hmm. Oh, my eyeball. All right. So, kind of moving on. Last one, just to make sure that we've got it. Some of y'all are like, oh, I've got it. This is boring. That's okay. We will suffer together. 4 quarters in a year, 25 years. All right. I did something wrong. I don't think I typed it in very good. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't scroll over for the exponent. 5. What's the next numbers? 84.64. Okay, that's kind of sad. Yeah, you put in $1,500. You wait 25 years. You only get just a little bit more than $2,000 back. Womp 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 womp. Exclamation point. Sadness. Okay, we want more money returned. All right. So now here's the new one. We learned about E a little bit yesterday. Now we will actually use E, and I'll try to help y'all out on assignments and stuff where it's compounded continuously. That means it happens a lot. Okay. But it's close to the same process. We still have our 5,000. Okay. Our time is going to be in 2 years, and our rate is 12%. Now, 5,000, that needs to be red. I was getting ahead of myself. All right, and this is going to be 0.12 times 2. All right. So the E button on these things is you actually have to hit the second button and then the LN. Have you ever noticed that, on a lot of these keys, they have stuff written above them in like a different color? Yeah, that's usually you have to access those by hitting the second button to get there. So 5,000, second, and then the LN button. Okay. I want to do a parenthesis, 0.12 times 2. Where's the camera? All right. So again, a lot of plug and chug. This actually ends up giving us $6,356. Now, our cents goes like this: 2, 4, 5. If we're rounding near cents, this would be 25. Now, after 2 years, we get over $1,300 back. Not bad. Okay. So sometimes when we're investing, that's what you need to look for. You need to look for your rate, your time, and how much it's compounded. Okay. Now, last semester, I messed up on practice problems in class, and I messed up on this and had to fix it, and so that's why I'm having to re-record today. Okay. So really nothing. I mean, it's the same process. We still find the same stuff. We just putting it into a different formula. Okay. All right. Here's a biggie. I like this. All right. We invest $40,000 in an account to save for college. Option one, 5% annual interest semi annually. Yeah, that would be our two. Okay. So $4,000. And then we're wanting to know what it is after 2 years. So this is going to end up being 2 times 2 or 4. All right. After 2 years with this option, $4,415.25. Again, not bad. That's only $400 that we're earning. I don't know. Option two, same amount. Bless you. to the 0.045 times 2. Okay. All right. So we get, all right, our decimal point on this is 697. So this would actually be 70. Now, which one is the better option? One or two? Which one gives you the most money? Yeah, option one. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You, especially those that are senior, I put money back for retirement. I probably need to put a little bit more back. But a lot of these things with the, you hear 401k, a Roth IRA, and different things like that. That's how you can actually put back money that you can have later. So if you actually know the difference in how it's compounded and different interest rates, you could actually do the math. Now, not saying that a lot of y'all are going to whip out a calculator and do this math right there at the bank, but there are online calculators that can help you. This is actually not difficult to plug in. All right. Now, for our viewers and wonderful subscribers, if you hadn't subscribed, hit the like, hit the bell. You can leave a comment. It's good stuff, high quality learning. We're going to stop y'all and we're going to have them do a quick little review of stuff that we did yesterday and today. All right. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.